In the final countdown of the final countdown here, in this final countdown before MLB The Show 26 arrives in just 2 months, we will see one of those teams will become the best in this franchise. In one of their franchises. The Yankees and Guardians officially clinched the postseason as they won the American League East and Central. We got the Mariners and Orioles claiming the wild card. The Royals and the Tigers are also in the postseason. It might be the 4 seed Orioles versus the 5 seed Kansas City, or the 3 seed Mariners, or the 6 seed Detroit Tigers in the wild card. And now moving on to the NLDS. The Padres and Phillies officially claimed the American League, the National League West and East. It comes down to the Brewers in the wild card, and the Brewers in the National League Central. The Dodgers are for the National League West will be also in the wild card after claiming fourth. That includes the Diamondbacks. Mets. They are all in the. We'll be starting with the division series. We'll be checking out the games that. So in most of these teams, the Orioles beat the Royals. The Orioles beat the Royals in 2-1 at Kansas City. Seattle lost against Detroit lost game 1 against Seattle. The Royals lost. The Mariners won. Milwaukee, the Mets won again. And then we got the Phillies going to, and then the Blues lost. The Dodgers won. And let's see who will be making it to the postseason. Let's send through Dave. So the Orioles officially claimed the wild card. They'll be going against the Yankees in the ALDS. The Guardians have to wait until their next one. It comes down to Game 3. So the Mariners claim the American League West and are moving on to the ALDS. The Royals got eliminated by Baltimore in a sweep. Now the Tigers are heading to face Cleveland. The Mariners are heading to face Cleveland. The Mets are facing Philadelphia. The Brewers are got eliminated. The Diamondbacks eliminate the Dodgers to face San Diego. The Dodgers got eliminated. Padres will face Arizona. And now we'll be heading towards the first game of the postseason. The first game of the American League Division Series, where the Baltimore Orioles take on the New York Yankees, and the Seattle Mariners take on the Cleveland Guardians. over in the National League, Arizona Diamondbacks take on San Diego. Take on San Diego. And the New York Mets take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's head to game one let's head to game one on each of these games against the Orioles, the Guardians, and the Phillies.
So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Swing it.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Swing and a foul straight back. One out, bases empty. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez snags it for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge ranging back and gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. To the right side. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9.
Man at first. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his back. That ball was going to travel out of the ballpark, but that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Well, this might be another Toronto Blue Jays situation.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees coming to bat. Back in New York. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Dean Kramer.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One out. Runner at second. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Time call. One out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Laser could be trouble. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And there's a rocket into the outfield. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
2 on, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Smash to the left side. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Here's a catcher to hit. Austin Wells. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. On the ground to third. Westberg gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 3. Game 1 of the division series. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year. Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jackson Holliday, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. It's a K from the Coltrane. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field, raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. Swing and a ball line to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And
number
2 down.
99.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. That's going. Into the second deck and gone. Missed that ball goodbye. He circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 4-4. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And it's now 5-4. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the O's 4. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that.
By the way, this would be the only version that we're
In
doing.
the box now, no balls and a strike.
I made a mistake yesterday. I did not want to do lots of video clips.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2. And now we'll take a long.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Anyway, current score for Yankees for 5-4.
Fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Doubled in his first AB. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here is Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Start of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Cole back to work.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Fouled off to the right. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left side, Dominguez. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Orioles held in check there. They trail it 5-4. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Tosses to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 0 for 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner at second, 2 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a pitch. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Anthony Volpe. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive. O'Neill makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead at 5-4. Game 1 of the division series. Down the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And now Jackson Holliday. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And it's fouled away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, Volpe. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
They're the batter now, Adley Rutschman. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the O's 4. Back for more from the Bronx. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Cody Bellinger. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly ball. That's worth the price of admission. And they add a run in 6-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Let's have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. They thought he could blow a high fastball by it, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fair ball. The throw into second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Paul Goldschmidt now. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Gregory Soto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
The right fielder,
back to the top of the lineup. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner at first with 2 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Top 6. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Whips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Colin Selby.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. Runner breaks for 3rd. On the ground is short. Henderson. Jump throw. And they get the out. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow."
Hold on. He's coming home. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. He shoots one out to right. And they add a couple more. It's 13-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here is Colton Cowser. Cole back to work.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game 1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Goldie settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mullins.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez on the move to the gap. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one hammered center field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one. It's 14-4. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Colin Selby won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Yennier Cano on the pitch. Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the ALDS. Oh, nice play. Throw to first. They get the out, and
guy's anticipation is off. And end the inning.
We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Got one out to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So they bring up late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
That one hit to right. Judge snags it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now it's 14-5.
The first baseman, Ryan.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center, Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 14-5. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. And gone! He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 15-5.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away, and the batter now, Austin Wells.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 16-5. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yennier Cano won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. Cionel Perez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Ripped, but it curls foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. Stretches out and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's to third. Over to Goldie. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grounds 1 to short. Volpe zips it to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Williams 1 strike away from securing game 1. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now Cedric Mullins. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Yep. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here in MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
With the Yankees winning game 1, With the Yankees winning Game 1, we will be. With the Yankees winning Game 1, we head to. With the Yankees winning Game 1, we head to our next game. Wednesday, October 8th, Game 2. Let's continue our game, shall we?
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know you cannot get jiggy.
We'll be heading to San Diego for Game 1. We'll be heading to Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Game 1 starts right now.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What's the scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
This is Corbin Carroll. Clips the corner, and the series is underway. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
The danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Petco Park. And starting in this one, Merrill Kelly.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent.
They got it for out number 2.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now it's Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
They get the force. Inning over. Padres lead one, scoreless after one. Game one of the division series. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Darvish back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. And here is Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On the nailer, they get 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Jason Hayward. To the right side, Marte. Slings to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Up the middle, Bogaerts. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayward. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth,
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
This one in the air. Machado. Bare hand grab. So the batting order turns over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Darvish delivers. That's a slider for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missing there. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one 95 to finish him off. 1 left for Arizona, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
Batting ninth, catcher, Elias.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, he's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. and that should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble!
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
McCarthy makes the grab on the run. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. New inning getting started. Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat
Josh
stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Gurriel. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball could be 2. Cronenworth throws on to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
McCarthy stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air to left center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scored position. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. They take the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Pavin Smith, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Padres 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. A single his first time. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes X to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Line drive, and this might be trouble. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. There's a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Padres leave a pair, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gabriel Moreno. Darvish back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Perdomo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Bogarts sizing this one up.
Now batting, right fielder.
So
Corbin
back to the
Carroll.
top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Perdomo, the base runner at first with one out. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That's to third. Machado. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Two on, one out. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. That's towards center. And there's 2 down.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Game 1 of the division series.
For the Padres.
Here's Elias
Catcher,
Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCarthy sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Luis Ariz stands in.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Carroll pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando
Tatis Jr. to hit here. Both 2 in this one. Smoked into left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
Center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Nabs it, and that is the inning. One left for San Diego, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
the left
for
fielder,
Arizona,
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel Jr.
And a big swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base knock, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Foul ball there. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone, and I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now 4-1. This is the National League Division Series on the bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In comes the runner from third, and it's now a two-run game. Bogart's into second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Up the middle, and that chance handled. That's it out. Stepping in for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. In the air, left field, Gurriel. The inning. Padres with a run scoring double. It's now 4-2. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Now, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayward makes the grab, one pitch and one out. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, and he's out.
Well, I love the hustle out of the box. He knows he has a single, but he's trying to turn it into a double. But you have to remember the outfield arms and who's got a good one, who doesn't. I think he challenged the wrong guy right there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
It gets down, a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
and now it's Josh Naylor, and that drops in for a strike. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts on the move. And that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres 2. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Elias Diaz.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
That one the other way. And it's into the gap.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Merrill Kelly is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitch.
Pitching for Arizona.
So up next, Luis Arias.
AJ Pup.
Double play ball to second. There's one. On the nailer. They get two.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. It worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Tatis with a star scraper. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Drilled in the air out towards right center. McCarthy trying to get there. Makes the catch, inning over. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage.
Back here in San Diego, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
McCarthy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Tatis makes the grab on the run. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Got it. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll on his way over. Makes the catch for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Perdomo on to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right side. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a fly ball to right center. Merrill sizing this one up. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
Well, these players understand how important each run is.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Justin Martinez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
McCarthy makes the catch. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Last chance for the Padres. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the series on the road.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr.
All right, we'll be right back for game 2.